he who lived for everyone. Elijah was an ordinary boy, neither very rich nor very lucky. He worked hard day and night, doing odd jobs, but life never seemed easy for him. He tried everywhere, but never found work. People would say, "What talent do you have?" Elijah loved to write. Every night he would scribble something in his diary, sometimes his melancholy, sometimes his dreams. But he felt that his words were useless, that no one would understand. Still, he kept writing, because writing made his heart feel lighter. The strangest thing was that Elijah always thought about others, hiding his own sorrows. He would make his friends laugh when they were upset. He would do little things for his family. But when it was night and he was alone, he would think, "Why don't I like anyone? I do so much for everyone, yet I'm a stranger to everyone." Life often tired him, but there was a small light inside Elijah, the light of hope. He thought, "A day will come when times change, and I'll do something that everyone will remember." And perhaps this hope was his true strength, the hope that kept him from giving up. Elijah had another big desire. He always wanted to be a businessman. He wanted money not just for himself, but for his family. His biggest wish was to fulfill his mother's every whim. He wanted a smile on their faces that would take away the fatigue of life. He wanted to be a support to his brothers, so that they wouldn't have to face the hardships he had seen. And he wanted to celebrate his sister's weddings with such pomp and show that people would say, "This is true brotherly love." Every day, Elijah thought and dreamed of becoming rich. He learned something from those around him and tried to improve himself. But eventually, he would get tired and give up, and his dreams would remain unfulfilled. These dreams kept him awake, despite his fatigue. When the world called him weak, his passion made him strong from within. Elijah's dreams were big, but his pockets were small. He had neither money nor support. But the feeling in his heart was that whatever you want, you have to start. He worked hard, saved some money, and completed his 10th grade. Then he took the police recruitment exam and was even surprised when he was selected. Putting on the uniform, he thought, "Now I have achieved a success." But deep down, Elijah knew his true purpose was something else. He explained to himself, "Police work certainly gives me respect, but it won't make me rich. No one gets rich from a government job." This thought opened a new path for him. He began to understand the police system and gradually began installing small stalls around his station. Sometimes a market stall, sometimes a parking stand, and sometimes a pan and puncture cabin. But for the first time, Elijah felt a new strength within himself. He was no longer just a dreamer. He was now trying to live the dream. At night, he wrote in his diary, "This is just the beginning. I am not going to be limited to small places. One day, I will become the greatest name, not just in the city, but in the entire world."